That's how you steal a win deep in the heart of Texas. Tonight on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day. I am your host, Booney, one name, all passion. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen of the day. I'm from the Bay Area, and I've been a diehard A's fan since '81. This isn't just another A's podcast. This is the most informative and insightful show on the A's, period. We cover the A's every single day, breaking down games, delivering the latest team news, and giving you deep, thoughtful analysis you will not find anywhere else. If it's happening in Sacramento or in Las Vegas, we got you covered. We are free and available wherever you get your podcasts, including YouTube. And do me a favor and hit that subscribe button wherever you are following the show. This episode is brought to you in part by Monarch Money. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. Was that fun, guys? And that is how you steal a win deep in the heart of Texas. Any night, you can walk into Global Life Field, stare down Nathan Eovaldi, and walk out with a dub. That's a great night. The A's grinded through every inning this evening and survived every jam the Rangers threw at them. The Rangers were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. And I would say the biggest turning point for me was the sixth inning. Rangers, bases loaded, nobody out, game tied. It looked like it was curtains. And walked out Justin Sterner. And he does what Justin Sterner does. He shut the lights out. 26 and 2/3 innings scoreless in an A's uniform for Justin Sterner. I've been talking about him forever. 26.2. Then came the ninth. Runner on. Rooker locked in. Boom. 2-run rocket off Luke Jackson. A's take the lead 3-1, and just for fun, Lawrence Butler dropped the hammer with a grand slam to blow this thing wide open. 7-1 final. Statement made. Thanks for coming. Try again tomorrow, Rangers. What a game. That was a lot of fun, huh? A lot of fun. A lot of fun. First winning April since 2021. Oh, yes. Excellent game for sure. They're starting to. They fought tonight, Senior. Telling you this team is bonding and buying in. It's them against the world. This was a team-defying win tonight. I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible for people on the audio only when this post for the audio. So I'll be reading the statements so they can hear it. I haven't been doing the best job about that. My apologies. My A's bias. April proved we can compete. May, we are a division contender, a wild card contender, or dooming collapse. It's one day at a time. My A's bias, one game at a time. Today was huge. Huge. It couldn't get any bigger. It's going to be rocking at Sutter this summer. I think you're right. I think it's going to get going. I think it's going to get going at Sutter Health Park. There's nothing that solves any type of problem or any type of questions than winning. Jeffrey Springs bandwagon, is that your time? Well, we'll see how Jeffrey Springs goes tomorrow. Big win. Big start for him. Just subbed. We are 16 and 15 now. Yes, we are a game over 500 right now. Rocking enough silence, all the negative Nellies. Yes, that was a big win, man. I mean, it was just a gutsy win. We got the run in the when did we score that run? In the third inning, right? We scored the run in the third inning with the what a play by Jacob Wilson, huh? That bunt, the kid just knows how to play baseball. What a butt single by Jacob Wilson to get the run home. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Hogan Harris needs to get 5. Yeah. Nah, it's too early for that, Bill. It's too early. I mean, Springs to the bullpen, then we have 2 spots open, right? We have 2 spots open if you're going Springs to the bullpen. Right now we have Severino. According to you, we have Severino, Sears, and Badeau. We got 2 spots to fill. Do you want Hogan Harris? And then if you want Springs in the bullpen, who's the 5th guy? Let's slow up on Springs. Let's give him a little bit of a break. We just competed. Yes, Ohtani is pitching in AAA. We know him going back. You know who we called up though? We called up Duran. I didn't like that call up. We sent down Lopez and we called up Duran from AAA. Duran's the kid we got from Carlos Duran is the kid we got in the Estuary Ruiz trade. So we called him up. I didn't like that call up. I did not like that. I was surprised at the call up with Carlos Duran. I didn't like that at all. Wilson, Rookie of the Year for sure. Springs, we're paying him $10.5 million. It's time for him to kind of stand on his own feet. You know, he's had some good outings. He's had some bad outings. It's time for him to be a little bit of something, you know? Bill, because he can't play third. He can't play third. There is not a chance Andahar or Soderstrom or anybody else could have made some of the plays Gio Urshela has been making. How about that play Gio Urshela made at third today? Backhanding it, falling away. Gio Urshela is playing incredible. You could say whatever you want about his defense. He is saving runs defensively. I'm fine with him at third base. I'll sacrifice the bat. Right, but who do you want in the meantime, Bill? If Ginn's going to go number 5, who do we go right now, though? Ginn's probably not going to come back for 3 weeks at least. Yes, it was a crisp, big win after tonight. Bill, that's correct, but then he had shoulder surgery, and he hasn't played third base since. Mason Barnett's getting hit. The big guy we want that I was hoping we would call up, senior, was Gunnar Hoglund. They went with Carlos Duran, so they're not, you know. The guy we want is Gunnar Hoglund. Gunnar Hoglund's our best starting pitcher in our farm system right now, and we didn't go that route. We went Carlos Duran. We called up 6'7", 230. He was the guy we got in the Estuary Ruiz trade. He's kind of hit in AAA so far, but he's supposed to be a big-time prospect, big-time stuff. Yes, huge win after that. He did. Trout got taken out of today's game, looked like a knee issue. Wow. And clutch hitting, clutch hit. No meatball, clutch hit. Clutch hit. I felt good. Once they went Luke Jackson, I felt really good. He was the guy I actually wanted to see. Morales still needs to go to Morales. I don't think Morales is going to make this jump from AA to the majors. You've been listening to Bill Moriarty too much. Bill Moriarty, I think, just talks about everybody the A's tells him to talk about. There's no question Morales is a great prospect, but he's still in AA Midland, and he still had a rocky start here and there. He still needs to prove himself. He has the stuff. He's good enough, but we still need a couple more starts in Midland from him, and then if he does okay, get the call to AAA. Morales is still a little ways away. You know, listen, if he can play it, I just don't see him making the plays. Sorry for the guys on the audio. Towney did say he saw Andahar fielding balls at third. Not sure how I feel about that. If he could make the plays, of course I would love Andahar to play third base. I just don't see him being the third baseman or even close to it as Urshela is. Urshela, you can say whatever you want about his bat. Defensively, he's ridiculous. Phantom DL stance, you think so? Like they did with Well, if he gives up another 7-8 runs, he hasn't had too many bad outings. He'll be okay. I had this one as a loss. Did you have this game as a win, or I had this one as a loss? I had this one as a for sure loss. Out of the 4 games against the Rangers, this one was the one I had as a big-time loss. I do not know, J-Poo. I do not know why Geloff is not starting tonight in AAA. Good call there. Speaking of tomorrow, though, I want to give this go over another ace the Rangers are throwing at us tomorrow. Tyler Mahle. Tyler Mahle is another ace the Rangers are throwing at us tomorrow. Right after this. Did you know your Fire TV is also an Xbox? Turn any TV into your gaming and entertainment hub with Fire TV Stick 4K devices. No console required. Just grab your paired controller, subscribe, or sign into Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with EA Play included, and you are ready to go. Dive into hundreds of premium titles, including EA Sports College Football 2025. To Call of Duty as easily as you stream your favorite shows. With Fire TV Stick 4K, everything's in one place, from Netflix to YouTube to the MLB app and beyond. It is extremely convenient and makes it so much easier to access everything I am interested in with simplicity and ease. Head to Amazon.com, Fire TV Locked On to get started. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription and compatible controller required. Available on select devices, including Fire TV Stick 4K, 2nd Gen, Fire TV Stick 4K Max, 1st and 2nd Gen, and Fire TV Cube, 3rd Gen. Tyler Mahle is a similar to kind of like a Jeffrey Springs type of deal, right? Pete, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Yeah, I agree with you, Bill. That was the only guy I was comfortable with seeing. Soderstrom had a real nice at bat against who was it? Luis, and against the lefty. I forget his name off the top of my head. Solid single to her center. And then when they brought Luke Jackson in, I'm like, yes. As Springs continues to struggle, or Ginn as well. I mean, Ginn really hasn't struggled, my A's bias. I mean, he's had 2 starts. He was lights out against the Mets. The Mets are arguably the best team in baseball. He arguably had the best start out of all the A's this season. He's up there. His second start in Milwaukee wasn't bad. I don't think Ginn's done bad at all. I can't wait till he comes back. So it's a little early, right? So right now I feel comfortable with Sears, Severino, Badeau, and Ginn. That 5th spot's the one that's up in the air right now. And since we're paying Jeffrey Springs $10.5 million a year, he's going to get every chance possible till at least the All-Star break. At least. Yeah, big win. Tomorrow, 11:05 Pacific Standard Time. As we face the Rangers, try to take 3 out of 4. We have our challenge against Tyler Mahle, who is 2nd in baseball in ERA. The guy's a stud. He's an absolute stud, and he's one of Texas's best pitchers, and why they've been kind of so dominant on the pitching side right now. So, Chris, I'm not opposed to that. Either. When he pitched for Tampa Bay a couple of years ago in 2022, his best year, he had an oper. At worst, chop. Yep. I've been on it. Hey guys, here is the scouting report on Texas Rangers starting pitcher Tyler Mahle tomorrow. Here's the scouting report on Tyler Mahle tomorrow. This will give you a good idea of what he's about, what the A's need to do. Game 4, Tyler Mahle, the bionic man. Tyler Mahle's journey to Game 4 is nothing short of extraordinary. He was signed as a free agent from the Twins at the end of 2023. Mahle underwent elbow surgery and embarked on a series of rehab starts. Despite initial doubts about his role in the Rangers rotation, Mahle has emerged as a force to be reckoned with. In 6 starts this season, he has pitched 31 2/3 of an inning, allowing only 18 hits, 4 runs, while striking out 26 and walking 13. His impressive ERA of 1.14 ranks 3rd in all of baseball. Mahle's performance have been against some of baseball's best teams. Against the Dodgers, he delivered a stellar outing with 7 innings, allowed just 2 hits and striking out 4 without conceding a run. Even his worst outing against the Giants this last weekend was commendable, pitching 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. His first 25 innings pitched this year saw him allow only 1 run, underscoring his exceptional talent. The key with Mahle, force him into the stretch. Fastball 93 to 95 up in the zone. Nasty slider down and away to righties. He's developing a changeup for lefties. The game plan, first pitch, selective aggression. Mahle loves pitching ahead. So if you get a heater early, don't miss it. Pressure him with base runners. Mahle's command can get shaky with runners on base. Bunt, steal, hustle. Force him to pitch under stress. Lay off the slider. It's a chase pitch. Sit fastball and adjust. Mahle thrives on clean innings. If you let him work calmly, he'll carve you up. It's a big game for the Rangers tomorrow, guys. They got to have it. So they got the right guy on the mound for them tomorrow and who they feel. You know, it feels darn good, right? So far against the Rangers this year, we are 4-2. And think about who we faced. We faced DeGrom twice. We're 1-1 in those games. We faced Corbin twice. We're 1-1 in those games. And, you know, it's huge. Eovaldi, I didn't see that coming. I did not see today coming. Severino battled, man, to his credit. And the bullpen has been nuts. I mean, I talk about Justin Sterner a lot. And by the way, guys, I think we're at the 27 scoreless innings for Sterner this year. First 5 innings were a battle. And Severino, we got the bases loaded, no outs in the 6th, and Sterner just shuts it down. And then how about Holman? Holman going 2 innings of 1 hit ball. And our bullpen has been lights out. It was nice to see Law Dog get going, man, with that Sterner was nails today with that grand slam. Do you see Miller and J. Will getting some long-term contract? Great question. Eventually, you know, the thing about closers, though, Sem boys, I wouldn't say a dime a dozen. Obviously, we're seeing Luke Jackson struggling with it, you know, but I can't see a guy like Tyler Ferguson rolling into that role. So the question is, how much money do they want, and what can we get for that? I don't even know if the A's really look at it so like that, but I don't know. That's a good question. It's the best feeling is to Sevy celebrate yes. Do you remember that? That was 3-0. That was huge. That was earlier in the game, that 3-0 where Sevy came back against who was that? Was against Jonah Heim, I believe, earlier in the game. I don't even listen to the game, Bill. You know what? I actually pay extra to listen to the opposing broadcast, which is painful. They're just, I mean, Dallas Braden wants to be Mike Krukow so bad. You know, like yesterday's home run, Shea Langelier's hit. It seemed like he had that kind of already scripted. Well, what did he say? Chandeliers is home run in Texas is like death in taxes in a 12-2 game. I mean, come on. You know what? They try their best. A lot of people like them. Listen to them if you like. They're just not for me. That's all. Yeah, I think he's going to ask for a lot of money. Who's in? Who's out? We need Shu and Andahar in tomorrow. I would think so. I don't know. Molly's a right-hander. I don't know. That's a good question. Every day I don't know what the lineup's going to be. My A's biases. Every day I'm guessing. I can't even anticipate it anymore. I'm going to look it up, man. I'm going to look it up. I think you're right. You know what? Am I going to grind this one out? No, probably not. But I'll look that up. And I'm sure you guys can. Yeah, Shea's been big. Shea's been big this series as well. Give a lot of credit to Langoliers. I mean, what is he so far this series? I'll tell you right now. Langoliers has been tearing it up, man. Langoliers is, 5 for 11. Shoot, 5 for 11 this series for Langoliers. That's awesome. We're going to wait for you, Andrew. We're going to wait for you. Just a huge win, man. I couldn't say enough. Let's get Springs. I want Springs to have an outing. I think he will. Tomorrow's a big test for him. Keep us in the game. Keep us in the game. That's all we want. Keep us in the game. Keep us in the game. When I come back, Andrew's going to give us the answer on the first inning record. And also, while this break is taking place, think about your perfect 26-man roster. Now, here's the catch. You could put any 26 guys on the roster. You assume that everybody's healthy, and you don't have to take contract into consideration at all. Your best 26 guys on the roster. 13 position players, 13 pitchers. Who's your best 26 guys? I'll give you mine right after this. Ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? Between dining out, online shopping, and entertainment, it's easy to lose track. That's where Monarch Money comes in, your personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch Money isn't just a budgeting app, it's a complete financial command center. You can track all your accounts, investments, and spending in one place, so you stop just managing your money and start building wealth. When I started using Monarch, I realized just how much I was spending on food delivery. Now, I budget smarter and save more. Instead of juggling multiple apps, you can use Monarch to check your finances, track spending, and even plan long-term goals. Managing money with your partner is smoother than ever. You can track shared and personal accounts, set goals, and stay on the same page without the stress. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com. Code LOCKEDONMLB for half off your first year. Hey, a couple footnotes, guys. On Friday's going to be a fun little episode. I'll be doing a crossover with... we're going to actually record it tomorrow with Jeremiah Geiger. He is the host of Locked On Marlins, and we're going to preview the weekend series when the A's visit Miami for a 3-game set. I want to hear his take, and if there's any questions you want me to ask him, the main thing I'm going to ask him is, hey, is Sandy Alcantara on the block, right? Is Sandy Alcantara somebody the Fish are willing to deal, and what's going on with them right now? And they have some exciting prospects as well. Did you listen to the radio with Korak, Pete? Yeah, I've heard of a 5-star. Hey, change up all day long. We'll know in the first inning, right? I always say that with Springs. If you see his fastball in the first inning at around 90, he's going to get shelled. If we see it at 91, it's going to be an all right outing. We can see if he gets up to 92, he's going to be pretty nails. It's huge for Springs. I don't know. I don't know any predictions anymore. I don't know how to predict the lineup, anything with regard to the A's right now. It's just tough. A's are 11-7 when they don't allow a first inning run this season so far. All right. Thanks for that, Andrew. Good call. I thought he had a breakthrough in the opening weekend. All right, guys. So here's my, I'm not going to go through everybody, but here's my perfect starting lineup, not lineup, but position players in the field, not counting any type of injuries. At first base, I got Tyler Soderstrom. At second base, I got Zach Geloff. At shortstop, I got Jacob Wilson. At third base, I'm going to go with Brett Harris. Catcher, I got Shea Langoliers. Left field, Miguel Andujar. Center field, J.J. Bleday. Right field, Lawrence Butler. DH, Brent Rooker. Now for my three guys off the bench, that I got three guys I can use. This is where it gets a little tougher. I got to go Max Schumann. Max Schumann just does a little bit of everything. I don't know if I go Kurtz or not. I don't know if I got Kurtz or not. I just don't know if he's ready yet. You know, there's just too many things you got to do with Kurtz to keep him up there. Who else? Who am I missing, guys? There's some guys I'm missing. Help me out here. Oh, you know who I'm going for my backup catcher? Willie McCaver. Willie McCaver is my backup catcher. Willie McCaver is tearing it up right now in AAA. He is a 9th round pick in 2018. The Rockies picked him. He's tearing it up right now. 391, 1026 OPS, 69 at bats. That's my backup catcher. So I'm at 12 guys. Who is the last guy? Oh, the other guy I'm going to go with is let me see if I'm missing anybody. Denzel Clark. I need some defense out there. I'm going to make him my 13th guy. So I got the 9 starters. Rooker is number 10. Schumann, McCleaver, backup catcher, and Denzel Clark. Pitching, I am going to go with Severino, Sears, JT Ginn, JT Ginn, Osvaldo Bideau, and I'm going to go with Gunnar Hoglund as my 5th starter. My high leverage guys in the bullpen are still going to be Otanez when he comes back. Holman, Sterner, Mason Miller. That's 9. I have 4 guys left. I got to have Hogan Harris in there. You got to have McFarland in there. Unfortunately, actually, I'm not going with McFarland. I'm going to go with Ben Bowden, who's in AAA right now. 2nd round pick in 2016 out of Vanderbilt, tearing it up. I'm going to go with him. I think there's 2 guys. I'm sticking with Mitch Spence, and I think I'm missing 1 guy, and that last guy is going to go to. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. I'm sure I am. You guys get the gist. I didn't say Sterner. I hope I said. If I didn't say Sterner, that's him. That's my mistake. I thought for sure I said Sterner. Who's the A's player of the month? Great question. Pitcher of the player of the month. Who do you guys got? I want to hear what you guys think as player of the month for April. Who do you go? I mean, do you go Soderstrom? I think you have to go Soderstrom with those numbers, no? If I had to go player of the month, considering of what he did tonight, I got to go Jacob Wilson's up there. You know who I'm going? You guys might disagree. I'm going Justin Sterner. And I tell you why. What he did tonight was huge, and he has come up in constant. I mean, Justin Sterner in the month, 14 games, 14 and 2/3 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 18 Ks, 9 walks. And I'm going to give that to him based on what he did tonight. I can see a lot of guys going. You are Butler for player of the month, Semboy? Come on. Bill, I can see Soderstrom 100%. Yep. Yeah, no question. He came up late last year, right? And then he got sent down. He had some success. He's a Cal kid. Was it 4 position players last night? I know Pareto was 1. I didn't know the other games had Korak is Korak's a Hall of Famer. In Chicago they are good. Nevert's really good too. Yeah. I don't. I just don't listen to Braden and I can't. I just can't. I tried for forever, man. It's just Sears is good. Sears is up there, no question. There's a lot of guys you can give that to. Yeah, with regard to Sterner, yeah, no question. My guy's Sterner, but I can easily see arguments for Tyler Soderstrom, Wilson. I mean, Mason Miller's been incredible. Yeah, Jenny Canvar. Yeah, she's trying. It's not her fault, but that's the way it goes. I don't think it's anything intentional. She's given her best. Wilson has had numbers to Lindor and Witt right now. If you look at the top rookies, yeah, I mean, my A's, there's no question, man. Wilson's been phenomenal. There's a few A's you can give it to as far as player of the month. My vote and who I'm going with is Justin Sterner. But like I said, if you go Jacob Wilson, someone else goes Tyler Soderstrom, for sure, 100%. Do you think hot start with the long ball was just a stretch? I think he's still going to hit 35. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put that on him, but you got to remember, Andrew, he's hitting a lot of balls hard. Even the double play he grounded into today that went 3-6-1, he hit that on the button. That was well over 100 miles per hour. He's hitting the ball hard every time, man. So I understand he hasn't hit a home run in a while, but he's still having great at-bats. The ball he hit in the 9th today to lead off the inning was a bullet. He's hitting the ball hard. D30, you're preaching to the choir. I'm not disagreeing with that. At all. I think Andujar's ridiculous. I thought Andujar was ridiculously good all year. And if you think I'm just saying that now, look back to past shows I did in the offseason. I did one show dedicated to Miguel Andujar and how everybody was overlooking him. I've been on Andujar for a while, so you're preaching to the choir on that. No, we will not. They're going to play him and they're going to stick with him. You can't do that. Once you make that decision, he's staying up. A guy like Kurtz is staying up. He's doing okay. He's nothing, he's doing okay. No. Yeah, he's going to hit. He's at 9 right now. I think he's going to hit me low 31, 32. That's what I think. We'll see. Yeah, he's doing fine. Kurt, you're talking about? Yeah. No. Everyone's sat where they started. Has anyone moved up through the minors yet this season is the question. Everybody has sat where they are with, as far as anyone going from single A to high A to high A to double A to double A to triple A. No, everyone's sat. Everyone's sat. Soder is super clutch and insane lately. Yeah. Oh, how about the catch? Good call, Fatal Fire. That catch he made in the bottom of the 8th was huge. Great catch. Clutch time. Do I think the book is out on? No, he's fine. He's hitting the ball hard, Bill, right? Still hitting the ball hard. Yes, catch was nuts. So, I think we're okay. Like I said, the only move we made today, we sent down Lopez and we brought up Duran. Duran from AAA. Carlos Duran, who we got in return in the Estuary Ruiz trade. I didn't get it, man. I didn't get it. So far, here's what his numbers is. He's pitched in 6 games. He started 11 and 2/3, 11 hits, 11 runs, 11 earned, 8 walks, 10 Ks, 8.49 ERA. I didn't understand the move, man. I didn't understand the move. Don't understand it. But hey, hopefully they prove me wrong. I just haven't been wrong much so far, but we'll see. Yeah. No, that's the great thing about baseball, right? You're on high one day, and I think so. I think so for sure, Sam. I just don't know. I don't know who. I can't make any predictions on this team. I would think the guy we're going to trade is Andahar. Andahar's kind of tearing it up right now. He's the one guy that has some sort of value. The problem is who wants him, J-Poo? I don't think anybody wants him. Yeah, I mean, we have our bullpen. Don't forget, our bullpen was ridiculous last year too, right? One of the best in baseball. Super exciting season. Yeah, I can see Andahar getting shipped as well. Yeah. Especially it's going to be his contract year next year, right? You know how the A's are with that. So I like Andahar a lot. I think he's really, really good. I didn't like the move bringing Kurtz up. Not because I don't like Kurtz. I think Kurtz is going to be the man. I just think when you're talking about right now, today, who's a better hitter, it's not close. It's Miguel Andujar's a better hitter than Kurtz. It's simple. Do I think Kurtz is going to be a different level? Yeah, but today, Andujar's really good, man. Andujar's really good. Reliever, but where do we need help in the bullpen though, Sam boy? I mean, who spots that person gonna take? We're pretty good we're great in the 9th. We're good in the 8th. We're good in the 7th. You know what I mean? We got Miller, Ferguson, Sterner, and now Holman. So I don't know. No one wants J-Poo, I don't think anybody. No, no one's going to want Pareda, man. We're not going to get anything for Pareda. And Sodi is comfortable in left and in first base. Yeah, I don't know if we brought it. I think we did. Max Muncy you're talking about? Yeah, I'm all right with that, but Max isn't ready at the plate, D3500. I mean, Brent Harris is... Guys, I've said it all offseason. I said it last year. I'm saying it again now. Brent Harris is very similar to Matt Chapman. Brent Harris is very similar to Matt Chapman. Everyone's sleeping on Brent Harris. Brent Harris is a 2-time WCC Defensive Player of the Year. He has the type of potential of a platinum glove. Brent Harris is starting to hit. Brent Harris is ridiculously good. Brent Harris is at a different level. I love, and I'm bummed out he got hurt. Brent Harris will be the A's third baseman of the future if he stays healthy. So, yeah, Brent Harris was killing everybody at the plate before he got hurt, Kurtz included. Here was Brent Harris's numbers before he got hurt. 14 games, 19 hits, 52 at-bats, 373, 1086 OPS, 3 bombs, 11 RBIs. Pretty damn good. He's striking out less than 15% of the time. No, I don't think that had anything to do with selling tickets. I think, I think they felt like they needed a little boost to the lineup. I'm not opposed to the Kurtz call up. I don't think I had anything with tickets though. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping right there, Andrew. Yeah, we got one right now. I'll tell you that. We'll see how that works out. You might be right. We'll see how that works out. Right now, it's second. It might be Schumann. It might be Schumann that gets sent down, though. And Brown still has options, so I don't necessarily see him getting released. So you got to remember, right? Fatal. Who have we done that with? Right? Who have we done that with? I mean, if you go through and this is a big criticism with the A's, sure. And some of in what you're saying, in some parts is correct, right? I'm still angry about the Sean Murphy trade, but at the same time, we wouldn't have made pull the trigger for Shea Langoliers either. Matt Chapman, that's a bummer. We got Gunnar Hoglund in return for that. So I don't know. I don't know. So, anytime you're looking at that, you got to figure out what we're getting in return. We've waited to the postseason 11 times since 2000. The A's have made the right move most of the time. Has there been trades where, you wish that they got more than a bottle of dirt for Josh Donaldson? Sure. As there's Sean Murphy, I wish we got more. But at the same time, AJ Puck for JJ Bleday worked out okay. Shea Langoliers, that's working out pretty good, right? So it's not all bad right now. Well, Shea Langoliers at the same time was in the Matt Olson trade. But Matt Olson, we weren't going to pay that much for Matt Olson. I mean, Matt Olson's making bank right now. So we weren't going to pay that much for Matt Olson. And I don't think Matt Olson was going to re-sign with the A's. That's the whole thing. So we got Shea Langoliers in return from him. He was a top 10 pick. Some of them work out, some of them don't. The ones that stun me looking back is the Matt Chapman one, because Matt Chapman was a perfect type of athletic. He was a chemistry guy. He's a team guy. He's a glue guy. So yeah, I hope I hope we're seeing us start to lock down a few guys like we did with Butler, like we did with Rooker. We'll see. I do want our core to stick together. But you also got to remember, man, our core players get older, man. Players get older, and you got to when the next guys are coming up. And that's how kind of baseball's designed, right? You have 6 years of major league service before you're eligible to be a free agent. So you're getting these guys for less than $1 million a year, and then when they're a free agent, then you got to pay the bucks for them. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, but I hope we make the right choices. I hope we make the right choices as an organization. I hope it's less about money, and I think it will be that once we head to Vegas. But guys, 11:05, first pitch tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Chris Bassett. Harris, it could be out like a month and a half, jam finger. There's no real time frame with regard to Brett Harris. I'm with you. No on Shuey. I love Shuey. I wouldn't mind that. At all. He's a grinder. He's a fighter. Yeah, but I mean, Did you really looking back, you don't think the Frankie Montas trade was a good trade? I mean, I'd do that 10 times over. You know, we got JP Sears. Who would you rather have right now, JP Sears or Frankie Montas? So you got to look at like who you're getting. You got to look at how it turned out. I mean, if you were to tell me, who do you want? Would you want Frankie Montas right now instead of JP Sears? Because that's who we got in the trade. Matt Chapman, I'm pissed at. Let's not get started with that one. And Sean Murphy. I agree with you. I don't think Matt Olson was going to ever stay either. Shit. I can't argue with that one. I think we just need to keep grinding. That trade, Montas trade, was money for us. I think so. Chris Bassett, we got JT Ginn. Who would you rather have, JT Ginn or Chris Bassett? Yep. And they won that game tonight. Wilson, Butler, and Rooker. Rooker's even with Butler though, even as it bats before, he line drive to left field, which was solid. He went after the foul ball in right field dove hard against the fence. He got out earlier with another line drive to left field. He looked good at the plate. And me too. If there's one guy through all the stuff, it's Matt Chapman. It's the one guy. I don't know. Do you know who that is? 35. I don't know. We'll come around. Why won't Seth Brown sign signatures? I'm not sure what you mean on that one. Cardinals with ninth inning runs. Okay. I mean, when you look at the trades. Matt Chapman. I mean, even in the Matt Chapman trade, we got Gunnar Hoglund. It's who's Gunnar Hoglund going to become, right? I would do that. Yeah, I would do that. Frankie. I was never high on Frankie Montas. I really don't know why the Mets signed him. I never thought he was great. My opinion. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey guys, 105 game tomorrow. I'll be back on afterwards, hopefully here to celebrate a win. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you all. Huge. 1,000% right. You're 1,000% right. We don't know who won a baseball trade till years after. The only reason I say Chapman, no matter what happened, is Chapman was a chemistry guy. He was such a good chemistry guy. Appreciate you guys. Hope to see you tomorrow. And hopefully the A's go 17-15, huh? Get Texas again, take 3 out of 4. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen today. For your second listen, check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast.